Hello, and welcome to this webinar presentation by Global CPD, Teacher Training Services. This presentation is on effective strategies and resources for lesson planning in secondary science classroom. Effective lesson planning is essential for high school science teachers to ensure successful and engaging classroom instruction. By incorporating innovative approaches, aligning with curriculum standards, and leveraging various educational tools, high school science teachers can forge a path towards creating lessons that captivate students' attention, promote intellectual growth, and ultimately inspire a lifelong passion for scientific exploration. Here are some strategies and resources that can help in creating effective lesson plans for high school science subjects. 1. Align with curriculum standards. 2. Set clear objectives. 3. Activate prior knowledge. 4. Incorporate inquiry-based learning. 5. Use multimedia resources. 6. Differentiate instruction. 7. Include formative assessments. 8. Encourage collaboration. 9. Incorporate technology tools. 10. Seek professional development resources. 1. Align with curriculum standards. Start by reviewing the curriculum standards or guidelines provided by your school or educational board. Ensure that your lesson plans align with these standards to cover the required content and skills. Here are a few examples to illustrate how to align with curriculum standards when planning high school science lessons. Example: if the curriculum standard states that students should understand the principles of chemical reactions, you can design a lesson plan that covers the following aspects: introduction to basic concepts such as atoms, molecules, and chemical bonds. Explanation of different types of chemical reactions, such as synthesis, decomposition, and combustion. Conducting experiments to demonstrate chemical reactions and their products. Analyzing the factors that affect the rate of chemical reactions. Applying the knowledge to real-world examples, such as environmental issues related to chemical reactions. Example: if the curriculum standard focuses on understanding the principles of genetics, you can create a lesson plan that incorporates the following elements: introducing the basic concepts of genetics, including genes, DNA, and inheritance. Exploring the structure and function of DNA molecules. Conducting activities to understand the principles of Mendelian genetics, such as Punnett squares and genetic crosses. Discussing advanced topics like genetic engineering and its applications. Engaging students in discussions or debates about ethical considerations related to genetic research. 2. Set clear objectives. Clearly define the objectives for each lesson. What specific knowledge or skills do you want your students to acquire? Setting clear objectives helps you stay focused and allows students to understand what they will be learning. Here are some examples of setting clear objectives for high school science lessons. Objective: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to explain the structure and function of a plant cell. Specific knowledge: identify and label the major organelles within a plant cell, such as the nucleus, chloroplasts, cell wall, and vacuole. Specific skills: describe the function of each organelle and how they contribute to the overall functioning of the plant cell. Objective: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to analyze the impact of human activities on climate change. Specific knowledge: understand the greenhouse effect and its role in climate change. Identify human activities that contribute to greenhouse gas emissions, such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Specific skills: analyze data and graphs related to climate change, interpret the consequences of global warming on ecosystems and human societies, and propose mitigation strategies. Objective: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to differentiate between acids and bases and classify common substances based on their pH levels. Specific knowledge: define acids and bases, identify their characteristic properties, and understand the concept of pH. Specific skills: perform pH tests using indicators or pH probes. Classify various substances as acidic, neutral, or basic based on their pH values, and explain the importance of pH in everyday life. Objective. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to apply the laws of motion to analyze the motion of objects. Specific knowledge. Understand Newton's laws of motion, including inertia, force, acceleration, and action-reaction pairs. Specific skills. Apply the laws of motion to solve problems involving the motion of objects, calculate forces and accelerations, and interpret the motion of objects based on the applied laws. Setting clear objectives helps both the teacher and students to focus their efforts and have a clear understanding of what needs to be achieved during the lesson. It provides a roadmap for instruction and ensures that students can grasp the specific knowledge and skills outlined in the objectives. 3. Activate prior knowledge. Begin each lesson by activating students' prior knowledge related to the topic. This can be done through brief discussions, brainstorming, or short activities that connect the new material to their existing understanding. Here are some examples of activating prior knowledge in high school science lessons. Topic: photosynthesis. Ask students to recall the process of photosynthesis and its importance in the ecosystem. Show a series of images related to plants, sunlight, and carbon dioxide, and have students discuss how they are connected to photosynthesis. Engage students in a brainstorming activity, asking them to list any prior knowledge they have about the ingredients necessary for photosynthesis to occur. Topic: cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Begin the lesson by asking students to share what they know about cell division and its role in growth and reproduction. Show a short video clip or animation illustrating cell division, and have students identify the stages or processes they recognize. Conduct a quick review quiz or a think-pair-share activity where students recall key terms related to cell division, such as chromosomes, DNA replication, and the purpose of each phase. Topic: electric circuits. Have students brainstorm and discuss their experiences with electrical devices and circuits in their daily lives. Present a simple circuit diagram and ask students to identify the components and explain how they function. Conduct a hands-on activity where students assemble a basic circuit using batteries, wires, and bulbs. As they work, encourage them to connect their prior knowledge to the current lesson. Topic: chemical reactions. Begin the lesson by asking students to recall examples of chemical reactions they have encountered, such as rusting, combustion, or baking. Show photographs or videos of different chemical reactions, and ask students to identify the observable changes and make connections to their prior knowledge. Discuss common everyday substances and ask students to predict whether they can undergo a chemical reaction based on their prior understanding. 4. Incorporate inquiry-based learning. Science lends itself well to inquiry-based learning. Design lessons that encourage students to explore, investigate, and ask questions. Provide hands-on activities, experiments, and problem-solving tasks to engage students actively in the learning process. Here are some examples of incorporating inquiry-based learning in high school science lessons. Topic: force and motion. Provide students with a problem-solving scenario, such as designing a roller coaster with loops. Encourage them to research and investigate the concepts of force, motion, and energy to create a safe and thrilling ride. Set up stations with different materials, for example, ramps, marbles, and various surfaces, and ask students to explore how the surface affects the distance traveled or speed of the marble. Have them formulate hypotheses, conduct experiments, and analyze their findings. Present a real-world problem, such as designing a parachute to safely drop an object from a height. Students can experiment with different materials, parachute sizes, and shapes to determine the most effective design. Topic: ecosystems and biodiversity. Assign groups of students different ecosystems, for example, rainforest, coral reef, desert, and have them research and present their findings on the unique characteristics, flora, fauna, and conservation efforts related to their assigned ecosystem. Organize a field trip to a local park or natural reserve where students can observe and collect data, on the biodiversity present. Have them create ecological surveys, identify species, and analyze the relationships within the ecosystem. Provide students with an environmental issue, such as the decline of a particular species. Ask them to investigate the causes, impacts, and potential solutions by researching scientific articles, conducting interviews, and proposing conservation strategies. Topic: Chemical reactions and rates of reaction. Engage students in a series of chemical reaction demonstrations and ask them to observe and explain the differences in reaction rates. Have them generate hypotheses, design experiments, and test factors such as temperature, concentration, or catalysts. Present a mystery scenario where a chemical reaction has occurred, and students need to identify the unknown substances involved. Students can conduct tests, analyze data, and apply their knowledge of chemical reactions to solve the mystery. Assign students a project where they research and present real-world applications of chemical reactions, such as the role of enzymes in digestion or the production of renewable energy through chemical processes. Inquiry-based learning encourages active exploration, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. By providing hands-on activities, experiments, and real-world scenarios, students take ownership of their learning and develop a deeper understanding of scientific concepts. The open-ended nature of inquiry-based learning promotes curiosity, creativity, and collaboration among students, fostering a positive and engaging learning environment. 5. Use multimedia resources. Make use of multimedia resources to enhance the learning experience. Incorporate videos, animations, simulations, and interactive websites to present complex concepts or provide real-world examples. Websites like PhET Interactive Simulations, phet.colorado.edu, offer a wide range of free interactive simulations for various science topics. Here are some examples of using multimedia resources to enhance the learning experience in high school science lessons. Topic: Cell structure and function. Show an animated video that visually explains the structure and functions of different organelles within a cell. Utilize interactive websites like Cells Alive, www.cellsalive.com, that provide virtual tours of cells, allowing students to explore cell structures in detail. Use a simulation from the PhET Interactive Simulations website to demonstrate the process of diffusion and osmosis at the cellular level. Topic: Astronomy and space exploration. Share captivating videos or documentaries that showcase astronomical phenomena, such as the formation of stars, supernovae, or black holes. Use interactive websites like NASA's Solar System Exploration, solarsystem.nasa.gov, to allow students to explore the solar system, learn about the characteristics of different planets, and view images captured by space probes. Incorporate virtual planetarium software or apps that simulate the night sky, enabling students to identify constellations, planets, and other celestial objects. Topic: Environmental science and climate change. Show informative videos or TED Talks that explain the science behind climate change, including the greenhouse effect and the impacts of human activities on the environment. Utilize online interactive simulations, such as the Climate Interactive, www.climateinteractive.org tools, which allows students to experiment with different policy scenarios to understand the potential outcomes of climate change mitigation strategies. Incorporate data visualization tools like Gapminder, www.gapminder.org, to display historical and current environmental data, helping students analyze trends and patterns. Topic: Genetics and heredity. Utilize animations or videos that illustrate the process of DNA replication, transcription, and translation to help students visualize complex genetic concepts. Incorporate interactive websites like the University of Utah's Genetic Science Learning Center, learn.geneticsutah.edu, that offer simulations and activities on topics like Punnett squares, pedigrees, and genetic disorders. Share online resources that provide access to genetic databases, such as the National Center for Biotechnology Information (NCBI) database, allowing students to explore and analyze real genetic data. By incorporating multimedia resources, teachers can present complex scientific concepts in a visually engaging and interactive manner. These resources can provide students with real-world examples, simulations, and visualizations that enhance their understanding and retention of the subject matter. Additionally, multimedia resources cater to different learning styles and help create a dynamic and immersive learning environment in the classroom. 6. Differentiate instruction. Plan for different learning styles and abilities by incorporating differentiated instruction strategies. Provide multiple entry points to accommodate diverse learners. Offer a variety of activities, supplementary materials, or additional challenges to meet the needs of students with different levels of understanding. Here are some examples of differentiated instruction strategies that can be incorporated into high school science lessons. Topic: Energy transfer and conservation. Provide a variety of learning materials, such as text-based articles, videos, and interactive simulations, allowing students to choose the format that suits their learning style. Offer different levels of complexity for activities and assignments. For example, students can solve basic energy conversion problems, while more advanced learners can explore real-world scenarios or design their own energy conservation plans. Use graphic organizers or concept maps to help visual learners organize and connect information related to energy transfer and conservation. Topic: Evolution and natural selection. Provide differentiated readings or articles on the topic, ranging from basic explanations to more advanced scientific research papers, allowing students to access information at their appropriate reading level. Offer opportunities for kinesthetic learners to engage in hands-on activities, such as creating models of adaptations or participating in simulations that demonstrate natural selection. Assign different levels of research projects, allowing students to investigate specific aspects of evolution based on their interests and abilities. Topic: Acids and bases offer a variety of resources for students to explore, such as online videos, interactive pH scales, and virtual acid-base titration simulations. Provide additional practice problems or challenges for students who have grasped the basic concepts and are ready for more advanced acid-base calculations. We incorporate cooperative learning strategies, such as jigsaw activities or group discussions, where students with different levels of understanding can collaborate and learn from each other. Topic: Human body systems. Provide visual aids, such as diagrams, charts, and models, to support visual learners in understanding the structures and functions of different body systems. Offer supplementary materials, such as annotated readings or concept summaries, for students who benefit from additional support in comprehending complex anatomical and physiological concepts. Include hands-on activities or labs where students can explore the functions of body systems, such as measuring heart rate or investigating the effects of exercise on the respiratory system. By incorporating differentiated instruction strategies, teachers can accommodate different learning styles and abilities in their science lessons. Providing multiple entry points, offering various activities and resources, and allowing for additional challenges or support helps ensure that students with diverse learning needs can access and engage with the content effectively. This approach promotes inclusivity, fosters student engagement, and supports each student's individual learning journey. 7. Include formative assessments. Include regular formative assessments throughout the lesson to gauge student understanding. Use techniques such as quizzes, concept maps, group discussions, or short written reflections to gather feedback and adjust your instruction accordingly. Here are some examples of including formative assessments in high school science lessons. Topic: Atomic structure. Conduct a quick do now activity at the beginning of the lesson where students write down 3 key concepts they remember about atomic structure from the previous class. Use a concept map activity where students connect and organize key terms related to atomic structure, such as subatomic particles, atomic models, and isotopes. Engage students in a group discussion where they share their understanding of atomic structure and explain their reasoning behind their responses to specific questions or scenarios. Topic: Chemical reactions. Administer a brief quiz or online quiz after introducing the different types of chemical reactions, asking students to identify reaction types, balance equations, or predict products. Have students complete a short written reflection where they summarize the main concepts they learned about chemical reactions during the lesson and explain how they could apply this knowledge in real-life situations. Organize a gallery walk activity where students analyze and provide feedback on their peers' written explanations of chemical reactions, identifying strengths and suggesting improvements. Topic: Genetics and inheritance. Use clicker-based or online polling questions to assess students' understanding of key genetic concepts, such as Punnett squares, alleles, or inheritance patterns. Assign a group activity where students work collaboratively to solve genetics problems and provide immediate feedback and guidance as they progress through the task. Ask students to create concept maps or graphic organizers summarizing the main principles of genetics they have learned in the lesson, highlighting connections and relationships between different concepts. Topic: Earth's systems, geology. Conduct a Think, Pair, Share activity where students individually write down their responses to a question about plate tectonics, then discuss their answers with a partner before sharing with the whole class. Assign a hands-on lab activity where students investigate the properties of different types of rocks and minerals and provide guidance and feedback as they make observations and draw conclusions. Use exit tickets at the end of the lesson, asking students to summarize the main ideas they learned about Earth systems and pose any remaining questions they have. By including formative assessments throughout the lesson, teachers can gauge students' understanding and identify any misconceptions or gaps in knowledge. Techniques like quizzes, concept maps, group discussions, and short written reflections provide valuable feedback that can guide instructional decisions and adjustments. This ongoing assessment helps ensure that students are actively engaged and grasping the concepts being taught, allowing the teacher to address any areas of confusion and provide additional support as needed. 8. Encourage collaboration. Foster collaborative learning by incorporating group work and discussions. Assign group projects, experiments, or debates that promote teamwork and critical thinking. Encourage students to share their ideas, explain concepts to each other, and collaborate on problem-solving tasks. Here are examples of fostering collaboration through group work and discussions in high school science lessons. Topic: Ecology and ecosystems. Assign small groups of students to research and present on different ecosystems, such as rainforests, coral reefs, or deserts. Each group collaborates to gather information, create visual aids, and deliver presentations that highlight the unique features, species, and environmental challenges of their assigned ecosystem. Conduct a group experiment where students investigate the effects of pollutants on aquatic ecosystems. Each group designs and carries out experiments, analyzes data, and collaboratively discusses their findings and implications. Organize a class debate on a controversial ecological issue, such as the construction of a dam or the impact of deforestation. Students are divided into groups representing different stakeholders, and they collaborate to gather evidence, construct arguments, and engage in a structured debate. Topic: Scientific method and experimental design. Assign groups of students to develop and conduct their own experiments. Each group collaboratively designs their experiments, determines variables, collects data, and analyzes results. They can share their findings with the class and engage in discussions about the validity and implications of their experiments. Implement a problem-solving task where students work in groups to solve a scientific challenge or design a solution to a real-world problem. They collaborate to brainstorm ideas, conduct research, and propose innovative solutions, fostering critical thinking and teamwork. Assign a group project where students investigate a scientific phenomenon or concept of their choice. Each group collaboratively researches, collects data, and presents their findings to the class, encouraging peer learning and discussion. Topic: Biotechnology and genetic engineering. Divide students into groups and assign each group a specific biotechnology application, such as genetically modified organisms, GMOs, or gene editing. Each group collaborates to research the topic, gather information about its benefits and concerns, and present their findings to the class. Assign a group task where students analyze case studies related to ethical issues in biotechnology. Groups collaborate to discuss and evaluate the ethical implications, consider different perspectives, and propose thoughtful solutions or guidelines. Or organize a group discussion or Socratic seminar on the topic of biotechnology advancements and their potential impact on society. Students collaborate to explore the benefits, risks, and ethical considerations associated with emerging biotechnological breakthroughs. Through collaborative group work and discussions, students have the opportunity to actively engage with the subject matter, share their ideas, and learn from their peers. By assigning group projects, experiments, and debates, teachers foster critical thinking, teamwork, and effective communication skills. These collaborative activities promote a deeper understanding of scientific concepts and encourage students to work together to solve problems and explore complex topics. 9. Incorporate technology tools. Utilize educational technology tools to enhance lesson delivery and student engagement. Platforms like Google Classroom, Nearpod, or Edpuzzle offer features for interactive lessons, assessments, and multimedia integration. Here are examples of incorporating technology tools to enhance lesson delivery and student engagement in high school science lessons. Topic: Astronomy. Use Google Classroom to create an online space where students can access assignments, resources, and discussions related to astronomy. Students can collaborate by sharing articles, videos, or research findings and engaging in online discussions. Utilize Nearpod to create interactive astronomy lessons with embedded multimedia, such as 360-degree images of celestial objects or virtual tours of the solar system. Students can actively participate in polls, quizzes, and collaborative activities during the lesson. Incorporate Edpuzzle to enhance video-based learning. Assign videos on topics like the life cycle of stars or the formation of galaxies, and use Edpuzzle's features to embed questions, pause for reflections, and track student understanding. Topic: Environmental science. Create a shared Google Slides presentation where students collaboratively collect and present data on environmental issues. Each student can contribute their research findings, graphs, and images to create a comprehensive presentation on topics like climate change or pollution. Use Nearpod to deliver interactive lessons on environmental science. Incorporate virtual field trips to environmental sites, interactive quizzes on environmental policies, and collaborative discussions on sustainable solutions. Assign a project using Flipgrid, where students record short video presentations on a specific environmental topic. They can then engage in peer-to-peer video responses and discussions, promoting collaboration and feedback. Topic: Chemistry. Utilize Google Classroom to distribute digital assignments, such as online simulations or virtual labs, where students can conduct experiments and analyze data collaboratively. They can share their results, discuss findings, and draw conclusions as a group. Incorporate Nearpod to deliver interactive chemistry lessons with embedded virtual experiments or simulations. Students can manipulate molecules, observe chemical reactions, and collaboratively analyze the results. Use Edpuzzle to enhance video-based learning in chemistry. Assign instructional videos on topics like chemical reactions or stoichiometry, and embed questions or reflective prompts to check for understanding and promote collaborative discussions. Topic: Genetics. Create a class blog or website using platforms like Weebly or WordPress, where students can collaborate to share their research, findings, and reflections on genetic concepts. They can comment on each other's posts, ask questions, and engage in online discussions. Use Nearpod to deliver interactive lessons on genetics, incorporating virtual labs or simulations. Students can collaboratively explore genetic patterns, solve Punnett square problems, and discuss their observations and conclusions. Assign a project using a multimedia creation tool like Adobe Spark or Canva, where students collaboratively create visual presentations or infographics to explain genetic concepts or demonstrate their understanding of inheritance patterns. By incorporating technology tools such as Google Classroom, Nearpod, Edpuzzle, and multimedia creation platforms, teachers can enhance lesson delivery, increase student engagement, and provide opportunities for collaboration and interactive learning. These tools offer features for multimedia integration, real-time assessments, collaborative discussions, and interactive activities, making the science lessons more engaging, interactive, and accessible to students. 10. Seek professional development resources. Stay updated with the latest teaching strategies and resources by engaging in professional development opportunities. Attend workshops, conferences, or webinars focused on science education. Online platforms like NSTA, National Science Teaching Association, provide resources, lesson plans, and discussion forums for science teachers. Here are examples of professional development resources and opportunities for high school science teachers. Workshops and conferences. Attend the annual National Science Teachers Association (NSTA) conference, which offers a wide range of professional development sessions, workshops, and networking opportunities specifically tailored to science educators. Participate in regional or state-level science education conferences, where you can learn from experts in the field, attend hands-on workshops, and discover innovative teaching strategies and resources. Look for workshops offered by local universities, museums, or science centers that focus on science education. These workshops often cover specific topics or methodologies and provide opportunities for hands-on learning and collaboration with other teachers. Webinars and online resources, ONSTAY, provides a wealth of resources for science teachers, including webinars, articles, lesson plans, and discussion forums. Participate in webinars to learn about new teaching strategies, innovative classroom activities, and the integration of technology in science education. Explore online platforms like Teach Engineering, www.teachengineering.org, or Better Lesson, betterlesson.com, that offer a wide range of science lesson plans, teaching resources, and professional development materials. Join online communities and discussion forums for science teachers, such as the NSTA Learning Center, or subject-specific groups on social media platforms like Facebook or Twitter. Engage in conversations with fellow educators, share ideas, and learn from their experiences. Online courses and certifications. Take advantage of online courses and certifications offered by reputable organizations and universities. Platforms like Coursera, coursera.org, and edX, edx.org, offer science education courses, some of which are self-paced and allow you to earn certificates upon completion. Explore professional development programs specifically designed for science teachers, such as the National Board Certification in Science, nbpts.org/certification/national-board-certification-in-science, which focuses on enhancing pedagogical skills and content knowledge in science education. Collaboration and mentoring. Seek opportunities for collaboration and mentoring with experienced science teachers within your school or district. Collaborative planning sessions, peer observations, and discussions can provide valuable insights and support for improving your teaching practices. Consider joining professional organizations dedicated to science education, such as the NSTA or state-level science teacher associations. These organizations often provide access to resources, publications, conferences, and networking opportunities with fellow educators. Education is a dynamic journey, anchored in curriculum standards, charted with clear objectives, built upon prior knowledge, ignited by inquiry, illuminated by multimedia, tailored to each individual, refined through formative assessments, strengthened in collaboration, enhanced with technology, and enriched by relentless professional development. Engaging in professional development opportunities allows high school science teachers to stay updated with the latest research, teaching strategies, and resources in science education. By attending workshops, conferences, webinars, and online courses, teachers can enhance their instructional practices, explore new ideas, and connect with a network of educators. Additionally, utilizing online platforms and joining professional organizations provides access to a wealth of resources and the opportunity to collaborate and learn from experienced educators in the field. Remember, effective lesson planning involves thoughtful preparation, flexibility, and continuous reflection on student learning. By incorporating these strategies and utilizing available resources, you can create engaging and effective lesson plans for high school science subjects. Thank you for investing your valuable time with us today. Remember, the best teacher is the best learner. Let's continue to learn, adapt, and thrive in our noble profession. Until next time, happy teaching. You can access the comprehensive PDF document associated with this presentation through the Learning Management System. Global CPD, Continuing Professional Development for Teachers and School Leaders. Global CPD is an organization with a vision to provide relevant, effective, and innovative professional development for teachers and educational leaders in English medium school and university contexts. Global CPD offers professional development courses to teachers and administrators through a solid program of needs analysis by setting short, medium, and long-term goals for better quality education and provision of specialized training programs with follow-up support. To learn more about Global CPD work and services, contact us by email at admin@global-cpd.org or visit our website at www.global-cpd.org. Many of our services have online forms which allow you to access services at any time that is convenient to you. Learning teachers lead the way.